All right, welcome everyone. We're going to get started real soon, we're just waiting for a few more people. Oh, here they come. Somebody coming in. All right, welcome everybody. For today, you will need your binder that you'll use this year. You'll also need some notebook paper, a pencil, and please make sure that your camera is on. Thank you, Jerry. So you got something there, so I can see you. Make sure your camera's on, please. One more minute or so. We got some more people coming in right now. All right. Cool. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right. Well, it's time. Welcome, everyone. I'm Mr. Pasacastelo, but you can call me Mr. P, and I am super excited to welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. All right. Thank you. Very exciting, right? All right. Well, I know that this isn't exactly probably the way that you envisioned your senior of high school going.
I'm not envisioning school at all.
Yeah, all I'm envisioning is my computer screen, and I've been envisioning that for 6 months.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. I understand that is very real, and I want to validate what you're saying and what you're feeling right now. You're allowed to feel that frustration for sure. I get that.
Well, thank you for the permission, emotion police.
Okay. Yes, I see that came out poorly. Very good, well played. I'm sorry.
My guy, no one is playing at all.
Yeah, all that's being played with are my emotions, and I've been experiencing that for 6 months.
Exactly, 6 months.
Okay.
That's
Well,
a long time,
I get we have a lot of energy going into the school year. I understand.
I don't think anyone has energy at all.
Yeah, the only energy I feel is between me and the next door neighbor's cat, and I've been experiencing that for the past 6 months.
Okay.
How do you
It's kinda
Dude, like,
weird,
why
you know?
are we even here,
All
my
right,
guy?
we'll just do this for
Back.
now. Everyone muted. That'll be good. Let's just keep it that way for now. There we go. All right. Now let's take care of some business first, okay? We'll be meeting twice a week online this fall, and as long as we are required to stay home. Our meeting times will be the same each week. We'll be meeting at 9 a.m. Monday and Wednesday to ensure that we all walk away with what we need to from calculus this year, and that we're all respecting our virtual classroom. I have a few ground rules I want to put into place, okay? First, please make sure you have named yourself with your full name on Zoom, all right? Then after a colon, you can put the name you prefer to go by. For example, for me, I have Peter Pascaslo, Mr. P. So please go ahead, take a minute to do that on your own, please. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me clarify for a second, please. The nickname must be A, school appropriate, okay? And then B, be something that your mother would be okay calling you, all right? Please make sure you go back and do that. Please change your names now. All right, we're there, okay. Thank you. I think that's a lot better. I now know what I can call you, and now we know what we can call each other. So real quick, Keminsa, what's your nickname mean there?
Oh, it was my uncle's name growing up. My mom used to call her brother that all the time, and then my mom gave me that name too.
Cool. All right. And Phil, what does your name mean?
It was my dad's name.
Okay. Wonderful. It's a pretty name, and I bet that you'll live up to it.
Yeah, my boyfriend hopes I won't.
Great. We are making progress. We are named properly now, which is good. Next ground rule that you need to know is you need to have your camera turned on. So I see that there's 2 people who've not done that. So I'll give you a second to do that. Please make sure that your camera's on. All right. Daniel, Clara, can you turn your camera on, please? I want to be able to see your beautiful faces.
Why do you say that?
Well, what do you mean? I just want to see your faces as we talk each day.
No. Originally, you said beautiful. What makes you think I have a beautiful face?
Well, I mean, you're all beautiful people. I know it.
All right. A little weird for a teacher to say, you know. But you don't know I'm beautiful. I could be super ugly, like love child of Michael Jackson and Michael Cera ugly.
I'm sure that's not true. So please turn on your camera now.
Well, all right.
Oh,
Oh
no.
What a,
Okay.
Turn it
That,
off.
bro.
Oh my
all right.
gosh.
Okay.
I told you I'm
Whoa,
not
This-
that's
This is the last time. Can you, Daniel, please turn your camera on and let us see your face, please.
fine.
Okay, thank you. All right. Now, please, Daniel. Okay. And Claire, your turn now. Can you please join us with your camera on? Claire, can you join
Oh,
us
she
with
just
your
texted. She says she's busy.
She says she's busy?
She says she can't right now, but she's listening.
Okay. Out of fairness to everyone, I need you to turn your camera on, please, Clara. This is our class time. Please stop wasting it.
Relax, Mr. P. You're the one wasting our time.
Claire, I need you to turn your camera on, please.
Turn
Turn
it
Turn
on.
it on.
Turn it
Turn
We
it
on.
don't
on.
need that.
Turn
Kids,
it
quiet
on.
down.
Turn it-
Clara, can you please? I need you to know that you need to turn on your camera right now, okay? Please make sure your camera is turned on. I need to know that you're.
There. Are you
Oh.
happy?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
Stop.
no. Okay,
Oh,
best
turn
if
it
you
off.
turn that off now,
why
please.
did I come to class and people are gonna be looking
Please
like
turn- Please turn it on as
Mixed
soon as you're
messages
decent.
Oh my
much.
God.
Okay.
Mixed messages much.
Third,
I-
turn it off.
I- Thank
Turn
you.
both on.
I know.
Okay.
Please turn it on as soon as you're decent. What? Someone is coming in. What is this? 10, 15 minutes late? All right, you're late. All right. You're late. Are you ready to join us now? You ready to go?
Mr. P, you're not the only teacher I have.
Look, we start on time. We always start 9 a.m. in the morning, okay? I expect you to be here. We've scheduled this so you're here every Monday, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Please go ahead and change your name so that it is something other than teacher. That's me right now.
Maybe you should change the time.
All right.
Mr. P, I need to turn off my camera also.
Wait, what? Wait, why?
I gotta do my face too.
Okay, wait, no. Come back. Stay with us. Come back, Alex. All right.
Yo, Mr. P, I actually need to go. The neighbor's cat is.
Okay, you can flirt with the neighbor's cat later. All right, everyone, listen. I'm asking Claire to turn off her camera this one time, okay? It will not be happening again. If anyone else shows up not dressed and ready for school, then I will boot you from the video room, okay?
So if I come in PJs, I don't have to attend class.
No, that's not what I meant. Okay, scratch what I said. If you come indecent, I will make you stay with your camera on then.
So if I come naked, you're going to make me leave my camera on. That sounds illegal, Mr. P.
All right, stop. All right, that's it. Okay, back up. If you attempt to attend the class and you're not dressed or otherwise prepared to begin with your camera on, I will call your parent on speakerphone and we'll all be able to listen to that conversation.
Mr. P,
Kim In, so what is it?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right, fine. Let's keep moving. I'll go over the rules for that. If you need to use the restroom or otherwise leave the virtual class for a second, all you have to do is send me a private message letting me know why you need to step away and for how long. All right. As we go through the class, there will also be different times that I will be asking you to participate in the chat. All right, Connie, leave the damn cat alone, okay? Leave it alone.
Mr. P, are we gonna start learning today or what?
I'm trying to get there, Jerry. I'm trying. All right.
I was excited about this class, but Mr. P, I don't know if I could handle this environment. It kind of makes me anxious.
We can hear you, you know. Like, I'll come over there and I'll show you a hostile environment.
All right, hey, I take instances of bullying seriously, Alex. I need you to apologize to Anna.
No, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna show you what you mean.
Wait, no, please stay in the house, please. Come back, stay. Rejoin us.
Oh, no.
I can stay in the house. That's easy. Hannah's my sister. I'll be right back.
Wait,
Mr.
come
P,
back.
you gotta do something. Call the police or OSA, Mr. Ryan. Who's the admin on this call, man?
Jerry, shut up. I'm trying to figure this out, okay? Oh my God.
Stupid.
Hey,
Alex!
Please, bro.
Stop
You
for
gotta
one
stop the Mr. P.
okay, I'm
I'm
trying.
at
Hold
class right
on.
now, Alex. Can you
Hey,
stop it?
Hey, Alex, hey, Hannah, are you there? Is everything fine? Can you say something?
Oh, we're fine, I guess.
In fact, we want to say
Welcome.
to Theater Screen Show.
Quarantine
Yes.
edition.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a somewhat different edition of KSJC Theater's Spring Show. We wanted to be able to bring you something here at the end of the school year, since our theater group has never missed a show or production for anything. So some of our theater students, along with some CAM students and some teachers, have put together some short videos to help bring you some joy at the end of the year. You'll see some musical projects, you'll see some monologues, you'll see some short sketches, and you'll see one throwback from about 3 years ago with some of our graduating senior actors. I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to the Spring Show 2020.
Well, Fabian, I'm joining the baseball team. You know, the manager gave me a job as coach for as long as you're on the team.
Really? Okay, well, I mean, if you're the coach, then you have to know all the players, right?
Right, I certainly do.
Okay, well, I've never met the guys, so you have to know their names so I can, know who's playing on the team.
Oh, I'll tell you their names. But, you know, strange as it may seem, they give these ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
You mean, like, funny names?
Strange names, pet names, like Dizzy Dean and
And his brother Daffy,
Daffy Dean.
and their French cousin,
French?
Gouffet.
Goofy Dean. Oh, I see. Well, let's see. We have on the bags, we have who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know's on third.
Yeah, that's what I want to find out.
I say who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
And you're gonna be the coach too, right?
Yes.
And you don't know the fella's name?
Well, I should.
Okay, well then, who is on first?
Yes.
No, I mean the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who? Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yeah,
Okay, well go ahead and tell me.
that's it.
That's who.
Yeah,
Look, have you got a first baseman?
certainly.
Okay, then who's playing first?
That's right.
Okay, when you pay the baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it.
Like, all I'm trying to find out is the fella's name on first base.
Who?
The guy that gets the money.
That's it.
Who gets the money on
He
first
does.
base?
He does. Every dollar. Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Who's wife?
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Look, all I want to know is when you sign up the first baseman, what's the name on the contract?
Who?
The guy.
Who?
How does he sign it?
That's how he signs it.
Who?
Yes.
All I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base.
No, what's on second base?
I'm not asking who's on second.
Who is on first?
One base at a time.
Well, don't change the players around.
I'm not changing anybody.
Take it easy, buddy.
All I'm asking you, who's the guy on first base?
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
What's the guy's name on first base?
No. What's on second?
Not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Oh, he's on third. We're not talking about him. Now let's get back to first.
Now, how did I get on third base?
Well, you mentioned his name.
If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say plays third base?
No. Who's playing first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go. Back on third again. Will you stay on third base and just, I don't know, don't go off of it?
All right. What do you want to know?
Now, who's playing third base?
Why do you insist on putting who on third base?
What am I putting on third?
No, what is on second?
You don't want who on second?
No, who is on first?
I don't know.
Third
Third
base.
Hey, look, you've got an outfield.
Sure.
Okay, what's the left fielder's name?
Why?
Well, I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Okay, then tell me who's playing left field.
Who is playing first?
I'm not. Stay out of the infield. I want to know what's the guy's name in left field.
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking who's on second.
No, who is on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
And the left fielder's name?
Why?
Because.
No, he's center field.
Jesus fuck.
Well, that's the fellow's name.
Have you got a pitcher?
Sure.
What's the pitcher's name?
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you then.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
At what time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen. Who is not pitching? Who is on?
I'll break your arm if you say who's on first. I want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third base.
Got a catcher?
Certainly.
Okay, what's the catcher's name?
Today.
Today. And tomorrow's pitching.
Now you've got it.
Oh, so all we got is a couple of days on the team, you know? I'm a catcher too.
So they tell me.
Look, I get behind the plate, do some fancy catching. Tomorrow's pitching on my team. A heavy hitter gets up.
Yes.
Okay, now imagine this. The heavy hitter bunts the ball. When he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw the guy out at first base. So I pick the ball and I throw it to who?
Now that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
Is throw the ball to first base.
Yes.
Okay, now who's got it?
Naturally.
Okay, look, if I throw the ball to first base, somebody's got to get it. Now, who has it?
Naturally.
Who?
Naturally.
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 So I pick up the ball and throw it naturally.
No, you don't. You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's different.
That's what I said.
You're not saying that.
I throw the ball to naturally.
You throw it to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
That's what I said.
Listen, you ask me.
Okay. I throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
Now you ask me.
You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
It's the same as you.
You just change them around.
Same as you. I throw the ball to who? Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Same as you. I throw the ball to who? Whoever it is drops the ball. The guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball? Throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. I don't know. Throws it back to tomorrow. Triple play.
Yes.
Okay. Another guy gets up and it's a long fly ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third. And I don't give a damn.
Oh, what?
I said I don't give a damn.
Oh, that's our shortstop.
Jesus.
Hello everyone, my name is Rodrigo Lopez, and I'm going to be saying the poem of The Walrus and the Carpenter by Lewis Carroll. The sun was shining on the sea, shining with all his might. He did his very best to make the billows smooth and bright. But this was odd, because it was the middle of the night. The moon was shining sulkily, because she thought the sun had no business to be there. After the day was done, it was very rude of him, she said, to come and spoil the fun. The sea was wet as wet could be, the sand dry as dry. You could not see a cloud because no cloud was in the sky. No birds were flying overhead. There were no birds to fly. The walrus and the carpenter were walking close at hand. They wept like anything to see such quantities of sand. If this were only clear, they said, it would be grand. If 7 maids with 7 mops swept it for half a year, do you suppose, the walrus said, that they could get it clear? I doubt it, said the carpenter, and shed a bitter tear. Oh, oysters, come and walk with us. The walrus did beseech. A pleasant walk, a pleasant talk, along the briny beach. We cannot do with more than 4, to give a hand to each. The eldest oyster looked at him, but never a word he said. The eldest oyster winked his eye, but shook his heavy head, meaning to say he did not choose to leave the oyster bed. But 4 young oysters hurried up, all eager for the treat. Their coats were brushed, their faces washed, their shoes were clean and neat. But this was odd because, they hadn't any feet. 4 other oysters followed them, and yet another 4, and thick and fast they came at last, and more and more and more, all hopping through the frothy waves and scrambling through the shore. The walrus and the carpenter walked on a mile or so, and then they rested on a rock conveniently low, and all the little oysters stood and waited in a row. The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things, of shoes and ships, and selling bugs, of cabbages and kings, and why the sea is boiling hot, and whether pigs have wings. But wait, the oysters cried, before we have our chat, for some of us are out of breath, and all of us are fat. Now hurry, said the carpenter. They thanked him much for that. A loaf of bread, the walrus said, is what we chiefly need. Pepper and vinegar, besides, are very good indeed. Now if you're ready, oysters dear, we can begin to feed. But not us, the oysters cried, turning a little blue. After such kindness, that would be such a dismal thing to do. The night is fine, the walrus said. Do you admire the view? It was so kind of you to come, and you are very nice. The carpenter said nothing, but cut us another slice. I wish you were not quite so deaf. I've had to ask you twice. It seems a shame, the walrus said, to play them such a trick. After we brought them out so far, and made them trot so quick. The carpenter said nothing but, the batter spread too thick. I weep for you, the walrus said. I deeply sympathize. With sobs and tears, he sorted out those of the largest size, holding his pocket handkerchief before his streaming eyes. Oh, oysters, said the carpenter, you've had a pleasant run. Shall we be trotting home again? But answer came there none, and this was scarcely odd, because they'd eaten every one.
Thou nature art my goddess, to thy law my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague custom, and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me? For that I am some 12 or 14 moonshines lack of a brother? Why bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as compact, my mind as generous, and my shape as true, as honest madam's issue, why brand they us with base, with baseness? Bastardy? Base? Base? Who in the lusty thoughts of nature take more composition and fierce quality than doth within a dull, stale, tired bed go to the whole creating a tribe of fops caught tween asleep and wake? Well then, legitimate Edgar, I must have your land. Our father's love is to the bastard Edmund as to the legitimate. Fine word, legitimate. Well, my legitimate, if this letter speed and my invention thrive, Edmund the base shall topple the legitimate. I grow, I prosper. Now gods, stand up for bastards.
Growing up, you don't see the writing on the wall. Passing by, moving straight ahead, you knew it all. But maybe sometime, if you feel the pain, you'll find you're all alone. Everything has changed. Play the game. You know you can't quit until it's won. Soldier up. Only you can do what must be done. You know in some ways you're a lot like me. You're just a prisoner and you're trying to break free.
I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagle's flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Take me where the future's lying. St. Elmo's fire.
Burning up, don't know just how far that I can go. Just how far I'll go. Soon be home, only just a few miles down the road. Oh, and I can make it. I know I can. You broke the boy in me, but you won't break the man. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagle's flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Take me where the future's lying. St. Elmo's fire. I can climb the highest mountain. I can cross the widest sea. I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning within me. Just once in his life, a man has his time, and my time is now. I'm coming alive.
I can hear the music playing. I can see the banners fly. Feel like a vet again. I hope I ain't high. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Take me where the future's lying. St. Elmo's fire. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagle's flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is a pair of wheels. Take me where the future's lying. St. Elmo's fire. I can climb the highest mountain. I can cross the widest sea. I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning in me. Burning. I feel it burning in me. Chicka-chow.
outbreak, schools and universities here and across the U.S. are taking measures to prevent the disease from spreading.
But they've decided to close Disneyland Park and Disneyland California Adventure starting this Saturday morning through the
Events considered rites of passage will not happen for the class of 2020. That includes graduation.
Morning, the U.S. now has more than 583,000 cases.
833,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus. 938,000 in this country.
Hundreds of protesters marched through downtown San Jose, shutting down Highway 101.
In the United States of America. All around the world. All around the world. Let racism stop. Racism stop.
Skateboarding. Skateboarding to me is more than just a hobby. Skateboarding is my life. I started skateboarding when I was about 10 years old, and I started doing it as a way just to have fun. But as I grew older, I slowly realized how attached I have become to skateboarding. Skateboarding was there for me when nobody else was, and when I felt like I had no one. Skateboarding has truly taught me so much about myself. Skateboarding has taught me that I am probably one of the strongest people mentally I've ever met. I mean, there are so many times where you fall so hard, but something about it just makes you want to get up and go for it again. There's not too many people I know like that. And I thank skateboarding for that. Skateboarding has taught me how to truly fall and get back up and fight for what I want. Skateboarding has taught me about when I feel the best mentally and physically. Skateboarding is how I take care of myself. If I don't skate for more than a day, I feel like a totally different person. I feel lost when I don't do it. Skateboarding is my way of expressing myself, having fun, and taking care of myself. Skateboarding is my therapy.
Non saprò mai come sono andati gli ultimi giorni, quindi se ha sofferto, se si è resa conto della situazione.
We will have a lot of post-traumatic stress. It is an emergency.
US House of Representatives is meeting to vote on another tranche of bailout funds as a further 4.4 million Americans have lost their jobs. The latest unemployment numbers are pretty stark. New applications for unemployment benefits is now 26.4 million. That is around 15% of the US workforce.
Oh, look, there's Mommy! Mommy! Let's go, Mommy! I get the yellow side! I get the blue side! Let's go, 1, 2, 3! Okay, 1, 2, 3! Go! 1, 2, 3! Yay! Let's go! Do it again. Okay. Just go in the middle. Okay. There's a cloud up there. Look at over there. There's an airplane. Oh, cool. There's a bird there too.
A stroke of genius. I decided to be Degas for a day. Edgar Degas. Why Degas? Says a pesky little voice in the back of my head. Well, why not Degas? Pourquoi pas Degas? Perhaps the prismatic bars of color on my ceiling have inspired me. Maybe the creamy white light spreading across my walls has moved me. Or maybe it's all the cheap French wine I've been drinking. Anyways, I don't have to explain myself. Yes, today I will be Edgar Degas. Is it Edgar? Whatever. Okay, so I don't know much about Degas. Let's see, he's dead, French, and an impressionist painter of what? Ballerinas, jockeys, flowers, that sort of thing. And okay, granted, I'm not dead, I'm not French, and I'm not a painter of any kind. And yet are Degas and I not united by our shared humanity, by our shared need for love, coffee, and deodorant?
Oh, God. Have you seen my glasses?
Doris breaks in on my inspiration.
I can't find my glasses.
Doris, I say to Doris, I'm going to be Degas today.
Kill me if I'm late again.
Doris doesn't see the brilliance of my idea.
This is a tragedy.
Doris, I am Degas.
You're what?
Is it Edgar or Edward? It's Edgar, isn't it?
Don't forget the dry cleaning bike.
Poor Doris, distracted by the banal, no matter, I start my day and brush my teeth as Degas. Oh man, this is wonderful. In the bathroom, everything seems transformed, yet nothing has changed. The very porcelain pulleys with possibilities. Would you look at the luster on that toilet and the light on this pink plastic? The bristles are disgusting, but the light is fantastic. Perhaps I will paint you later. In the shower, it feels strange, lathering an immortal. Even stranger, the immortal is lathering back. How did I become such a genius?
flunked woodshop in high school. Was it my traumatic childhood? Did I have a traumatic childhood? There was Uncle Sasha's unfortunate party trick with the parakeets. Ouch. Well, something must have happened because now I'm great. I'm brilliant. My name will live on forever. Ugh. Wow. This is too big even for me to contemplate. I go out into the world with dry cleaning. Oh, glorious polychromatic city, gone the dreary daily deja vu. Today, deja vu. Another couple of inches and the world would have lost 100 masterpieces.
Okay, what's the date today?
At the dry cleaners, I noticed something strange.
One shirt, one skirt, one jacket.
My dry cleaner acts exactly the same.
You know, you need some serious reweaving.
Oh, madam, I would love to catch you in charcoal.
My husband already caught me in place. After 5.
Gives not a blink of recognition. And then on the corner, the news guy tries to sell me my paper just like always. Actually, do you have anything in Francais?
Let's take all le mot, le monde, le reve, le chat, le chasse, le beam, and mademoiselle boom boom.
I'll just take the news, yeah. Still not a blink of recognition. Then as I head down Broadway, people pass me by without a second glance or even a first glance. I might as well be invisible to all these people. Then I realized with a shock, it makes no difference to be Degas. To all these people, I could be anyone. And if I'm anyone, who are all these people? And yet maybe the other Degas walked this invisibly to Paris. Maybe he too was rudely bumped into by the bourgeoisie on the upper left bank. Shouted at the Food City workers de Montparnasse. Watch your back, watch your back. Cursed by the less fortunate.
Watch out! Fuck you! Fuck you!
And you know, there's a comfort in this. I'm free to appreciate the gray clouds of pigeons flying overhead, the impasto at Ray's Pizza.
Pepperoni?
Oh, yes. The chiaroscuro of the M11 bus. And nobody knows it, but I'm walking down these streets with a jewel cupped in my hands. The secret, precious jewel of my talent.
Next!
My delicious anonymity continues at unemployment.
Sorry, you can have the bottom, please.
Do you notice the name I signed at the bottom right corner of the page?
Edgar Dejas, Edgar Degas, Edgar Degas, Edgar Degas, Edgar De what?
Edgar Degas.
And this name at the bottom does not match the name at the top of the form.
No, you don't understand.
Are you not the same person as the person at the top of the form?
I am a person at the top of my form. I'm Edgar Degas. Oh my god. The same.
Next!
Man, recalling my painterly interest in racetracks, I stop off at the OTB. 10 francs on windmill, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, my oui, bonjour.
Windmill, I tell the man, because their jockey wears silks of crimson and gold. Windmill, I tell the man, because her stable flames flash like lightning in the field. Windmill, I tell the man, because in form and in moving, she doth express an angel.
Windmill.
He says to me.
Always comes in last.
And Windmill does. Well, who gives a shit? I'm Degas. Oh, the library. Maybe I should look myself up. Shh. Do you have anything on Degas?
Degas, you mean the crassly conservative, counter-feminist, patriarchal, pedophile painter?
No. I mean the colorist who chronicled his age and continues to inspire through countless postcards, posters, and t-shirts.
Section D, aisle 2.
Patriarchal.
Quiet!
Who needs the carping of critics, the lies of biographers? I know who I am. Famished by creativity, I stop off at the Twin Donuts. So there I am, scribbling a priceless doodle on the back of my napkin, when I see a person staring at me, a young woman, writing in a journal. Has she recognized me? She smiles slightly. She knows I am Degas. Not only that, she loves Degas. That one look has redeemed all my years of hard work. My work has given meaning to somebody's life. Should I seduce him? It would be traditional.
April 6th, Twin Donut. Just saw Eddie Degas 2 tables over. So he likes filler colors too. Suddenly, this day is glorious and memorable. But love to lay in bed often and make l'amour with Degas.
But no, I'd only cast her off, break her heart. Not to mention what he would do to Doris.
Dwayne would kill me.
But is it not my duty as an artist to seduce this girl, to live life to the fullest?
Adieu.
Too late. Adieu. On 5th Avenue, a mysterious figure passes, leading a Doberman, or vice versa. Ice Cube? Oprah? Oh, just for a second there, I forgot who I am. The labor of hanging on to one's identity. At the museum, I'm simply amazed to find out how much I accomplished, even without television. Ah, a self-portrait. Not a great likeness, maybe, but so full of what? Feeling. I stare into my fathomless eyes. Bit smudgy.
This area in here.
Yeah, but what about this area over here?
No, but look at this area in here. This is smudge.
So I had an off day?
You had an off day?
Not all my work was perfect.
Indeed, how can it be?
Philistine. Probably headed for Van Gogh to lie in adoration at the Sunflowers. I remember when he started signing his paintings, Vincent. Vince, we called him. What a jerk. Women with Chrysanthemums, a personal favorite among my masterworks. God, and I remember that morning over a century ago. Can it really be that long now? I stood paralyzed by its whiteness, and then I reached for my brush. In a moment I saw it all, the picture crystallized, the transcendent burst of color at this woman's shoulder, this natural exuberance of the flowers alongside her human sorrow. Yes, yes, our blindness to the beautiful, our insensibility to the splendor right there within our reach.
Please step back.
Step back?
Step back, sir. You're too close to the painting.
I'm too close to this painting.
You copy.
No, I do not copy. I'm an original.
Sir.
I step back, but my exaltation stays with me all the way to the Acropolis Diner. They usually take a long time here, so.
Oh God, oh God.
Where Doris meets you for dinner.
What a day.
What a fabulous day. Epic.
6 hours of printing.
No, listen, Degas, remember?
Degas.
I've been Degas all day.
The toilets erupted again. The woman's restroom was like Vesuvius.
I am Degas.
They were supposed to fix those toilets last week.
The story dilates on toilets. I begin to feel Degas slip away a little.
Waiter!
Like a second skin. I'm shedding.
Waiter!
Leaving nothing behind.
Where is that guy?
And I see a man at another table staring at me with such unalloyed human sympathy.
At least I found my glasses.
And I realize
They were in my purse the whole time.
this man is Renoir.
See?
By now, Degas is completely gone. Doris and I walk home in silence. People say they have a voice inside their heads. It's a voice that tells themselves the stories of their lives. Now I'm walking up the street. Now I'm taking out my key. When did that street light burn out? What's the meaning to all this? Yes, I too have had a voice like that in the back of my head. But now, tonight, no one is listening in. That presence that always listened in is no longer there. Nor is there a presence behind that, nor a presence behind that, nor a presence behind that. I am alone. I find myself upstairs, sprawled on my bed, while Doris runs the bath water. Degas is dust, all my fame, all my achievements, all my glory, utterly forgotten. Immortality, a cruel joke. Yeah, cruel joke, man. And then Doris comes in, and she's in the bathroom. She's running bath water. She's standing naked with her foot on the old line-footed tub. The overhead light is dim, but Doris is fluorescent, radiant, luminous, with pinks and vermilions playing over her skin. The towel she's wrapped in gleams like a rose. She turns to me and smiles.
Bonsoir, Degas.
Degas, who needs him?
Oh.